To get us into the festive spirit, over the weekend, me and my family decorated and built a gingerbread train. This encouraged me to work on some train math questions, and one of the most interesting ones I have encountered recently is about two trains and a bee between them, and the bee zigzags between them, and the question is to find out how much it travels before it gets squashed between the trains. Originally, I wanted to recreate this question with my own gingerbread man trains, but then I don't want to get stuck with a bee like Trevor Bingley in Man vs. Bee, so I'll just draw it out instead. So this is the question written down. Two trains are travelling on the same track towards each other from a distance of 100 kilometers apart. So if we just quickly annotate my diagram, this is 100 kilometers. And each train moves at a constant speed of 50 kilometers per hour. So again, we can write it on here. A bee starts at the front of one train and flies towards the other train at a speed of 75 kilometers an hour. So let's say the bee starts here and it moves at 75 kilometers an hour. When the bee reaches the second train, it immediately turns around and flies back towards the first train and continues this. So that means the bee would go like this, then like this, and then like this, and keeps going. But the trick here is that the trains get closer and closer. So, how many kilometers does the bee travel before it is squashed when the two trains collide? So the natural approach to this question would be to find out each little distance the bee moves. So how long it will take to go there, how much distance that will be, and the back. But the answer is actually surprisingly simple and a lot less tricky. Have a think about it. So the trick here is that we need to realize that the bee moves at a constant rate of 75 kilometers an hour. So it doesn't matter the distance, it will always travel 75 kilometers an hour. So therefore, we need to find out how long it will take for the trains to collide, and when they collide, the amount of time that will tell us how much the bee travelled. So, how do we work out how long it took for the trains to meet? In 1 hour, each of the trains will travel 50 kilometers. So that means together in 1 hour, the trains will travel 100 kilometers. So therefore, it takes the trains 1 hour until they collide. So therefore, we just need to work out how much the bee can travel in 1 hour. And we already know it can travel 75 kilometers an hour. So therefore, our answer is 75 kilometers.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe and like for more videos like this. Oh!